Hi Cornerstone family, it's Nurse Krista. I am here to read you a book today. So as many of you know, yesterday, March 26th was opening day for baseball. I'm a huge baseball fan, so I am going to read to you today Derek Jeter Presents Night at the Stadium. The Yankees win! That was the awesomest game ever, Gideon cheered. Time to get some autographs, Dad said. Follow me. Gideon loved collecting autographs. His autograph book was filled with signatures, but one was still missing, the autograph he wanted more than any other. Everyone stay together, Mom said. You hear that, Gideon? His sister Audrey added. As Gideon's dad led the family down the aisle, Gideon reached into his pocket and, oh no, his autograph book was gone. He turned to look for it, but suddenly the crowd pushed him away. He bounced off backpacks, pinballed off purses, and ducked under diaper bags. Finally, Gideon bumped into a door. He stumbled and staggered in. He zigged on the ramp and zagged down another. Hello, anybody here? Up ahead, Gideon spotted some shadows, moving shadows. He looked for somewhere to hide, but there was nowhere to go but forward. What are you doing here? Said a voice. All Gideon saw was the groundkeeping equipment. He blinked hard. You talk? Of course we talk, the hoses said. We all talk, said the rakes. Some of them talk too much, said the hoses, spraying the rakes, and they need to stay away from our outfield and stop messing with our grass. The rakes pointed their tines. They need to stay away from our infield and quit muddying our dirt. Excuse me, Gideon said, interrupting the argument. I need to find my family. Can you help me? Why didn't you say so? One of the rakes said. Go down this hall and... One of the hoses squirted the rakes again. How would you know? Gideon didn't know where he needed to go, but he knew he needed to find his family. Gideon zipped up one ramp and zagged down another. Look out, kid! Heads up! Gideon ducked as a baseball whizzed by his ear. You talk too? Of course we talk, the ball said bouncily. We all talk, the bats added woodenly. We play too, the bases boasted. A bat leaped into Gideon's hand. You're up, kid. All of a sudden, Gideon was playing baseball with the baseballs, and bats and bases too. Gideon took several mighty swings, and then he remembered his mission. I need to find my family. Can you help me? Why didn't you say so? Said the gloves. We'll give you a hand. Go down those stairs and... No, the bats cracked. You go up these stairs and... How would you know? The ball said, bobbling. You bats are always in the hitter's hands, and you gloves are always on the fielder's hands. We go everywhere. Gideon still didn't know where he needed to go, but he knew there was no point in listening to gloves, bats, and balls bicker. As Gideon zipped up one ramp and zagged down another, he heard more voices ahead. Talking food, said Gideon. Of course we talk. We all talk. Even us. Shusty at a baseball game? That's what they all say. We always get a raw deal. We don't. There's a song about us. Take me out to the ball game. Pop, pop, pop. I need to find my family, Gideon said. Can you help me? Why didn't you say so? The cotton candy said. Go to this corner and... No, the peanut said. Go to that corner and... The hot dog sprayed ketchup and mustard everywhere. We all know where to go to see the one person who can help this boy find his family. The hot dog shook its buns. Monument Park. This is the awesomest night ever. Gideon pushed open the door and stepped into Monument Park. I was waiting for you, a voice boomed. A talking monument? Gideon blinked. A talking Babe Ruth monument? That's right, Gideon. Gideon pointed to himself. You know my name? I know everything about this place. I also know everywhere that everyone needs to go. He pointed to the other end of Monument Park. Gideon blinked hard. Then he blinked even harder. Standing right in front of him was the captain, Derek Jeter. I was waiting for you, Gideon, he said. Waiting for me, Gideon asked. I have something that belongs to you. He pulled out Gideon's autograph book. You're still missing a signature. May I? The captain signed his name right on the front cover. Thanks, Mr. Jeter. Suddenly, Gideon's family raced into Monument Park. There you are, Audrey shouted. You're in big trouble. We were worried about you, his mom said. Where have you been? You wouldn't believe what happened, Gideon said. Meet my new friends. He ran over to the doorway, but there was nothing and no one. I'm telling you, you won't believe. Gideon stopped. Even he didn't quite believe his night at the stadium. So that is Night at the Stadium. I hope you guys enjoy, and I miss you all just like I miss baseball. I'll see you soon.